A hell of a matchup Monday week against Parramatta. As for Newcastle, though, wow, that scene says it all. Adam O'Brien, who you know very well, Andrew, and there, not much been said, if anything at all. Next up for them, Melbourne, then Penrith, then it's another bye. How do they fix it on the run?
Well, easy. Hard work and win. Just get out there and win and rip in. This first try to Josh Adokar, when he got the ball, some of the Knights players turned and stopped, didn't even chase. There's some big decisions being made during the week. This one here was poor too. Someone dive on the ball.
You know, is it from a coaching perspective, Freddie? What are you thinking there? If you're sitting in that dressing room,
well, you don't anticipate that.
Yeah.
You know, you don't anticipate going out there. You've just won 4 in a row, so you feel like it's going to come easy. It's going to come natural. The fight, the energy. But you got to go back and go, well, how didn't I make the energy the most important part of today's game? It's always going back to that. Energy, energy, energy. And
it wasn't there tonight.
Well, that's what sort of energy.
It wasn't there tonight.
Yeah.
It was a very frustrating night. Not much went right for him, but let me tell you, the Dogs they squeezed the orange, mate. They got everything out of themselves tonight. They were very good. They would have been a hard game to play against, let me tell you. For the Knights, and you go there half-assed, you know what? You would have dead set thought you were playing 15 Canterbury players because they were everywhere.
There has to be some changes.
And any key changes that come to mind right now?
Well, it's got to be a change in the halves. Tonight, there was absolutely nothing from Hastings and Cogger. At stages, they looked like they were in slow motion. Yeah, not enough zip in the halves, and I spoke during the call about Will Price. They just have to pull the trigger and put him in. Now, this is pre-season. Have a look at the speed and the footwork. He's got a serious swagger. He's a real extroverted sort of young fella. He's high energy, and he's got footwork, he's got speed. Well, we played against his dad, Leon, Freddie. He was a serious player.
Why have they held back?
He can't do this, he can't do that. Well, let's look at what he can do, and I'll tell you what he can do. He can give the club, he can give the team a spark. Now, they play Melbourne Sunday at 2 o'clock. The weather's fine down there, so it's going to be a fast track. Get him out there because nothing changes if nothing changes. Tonight, the attack was so pedestrian. It was slow.
Sometimes when you're in a season and it's in a position like this, in a place like this, you got to have that who dares wins mentality. And sometimes bringing in someone fresh, new, someone that has a haircut like Joey would have had back in the days, is exactly what you need. You know, is exactly what you need because they're looking stale and tired, and that's after a week off.
I know he's very popular amongst the group, Will Price. As I said, he's extroverted, he's a real character. They love him being around the club. I have no doubt the Knights put him in at 5'8". He will increase the enthusiasm within the group because they cannot pick the same halves what went tonight because they offered nothing. 2 players in the bin. Yeah. At one stage for Canterbury, and they still didn't score. Didn't look like scoring.
Well, the only time they looked like it is when he went for the kick on tackle 0. Marzu got it, ran over the winger, and then Preston Energy just threw him over the sideline.
Boys, is that the Doggies' best win this year?
Yeah.
And I'd just like to say I was the one that picked Doggies, eh?
Yeah, that's right.
I wasn't surprised, boys. I was not surprised.
You're going to do one of those doggies things?
He's been scratching all night in here. I'm glad you got it out on air.
I didn't know a dog could get croup. You get an asthma puffer for Sonny?